Have you heard about the latest battery technology innovations? Recently, Amprius surprised the industry by launching silicon anode batteries with unprecedented performance, achieving an incredible energy density of 500 Wh/kg. This is a true revolution in the world of batteries. And you know what's even more surprising? Despite the decrease in lithium-ion battery prices, the demand for these technologies is rapidly growing, especially in the electric vehicle and stationary energy storage sectors. This indicates a growing thirst for more efficient and powerful battery solutions, and that's exactly where silicon anode batteries come into play. With this new technology, we are facing an exciting opportunity to further drive the electrification of our vehicles and energy storage systems. It's like taking a huge leap forward towards a more sustainable and efficient future. Just imagine electric cars with much greater range, thanks to batteries that can store more energy in a smaller space. And not only that, but also energy storage systems in homes and businesses that can provide power for longer periods, helping to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. One of the most amazing things about silicon anode batteries is their ability to store an impressive amount of energy. It's almost like they're super efficient little energy reservoirs. This is because silicon anodes have the capacity to accommodate up to 10 times more lithium ions than traditional electrodes. Imagine that. It means much higher energy density in a relatively small space, which is simply phenomenal. The manufacturing of silicon anode batteries is a highly technical process involving several crucial steps. Initially, materials, including high-purity silicon, are prepared and mixed in precise proportions to form the mixture used in the electrodes. Then, this mixture is applied to current collectors to form the battery electrodes, with a uniform and precise coating. The electrodes are then assembled into individual cells, along with other components such as separators and electrolytes. This assembly requires careful attention to ensure cell integrity. After assembly, the batteries undergo rigorous quality tests to ensure their performance and safety. This includes capacity, resistance, and cycling tests, as well as safety tests such as puncture and fire resistance. Once approved in the tests, the batteries are securely packaged and distributed for use in a variety of applications, from electric vehicles to residential and industrial energy storage systems. And speaking of efficiency, have you heard about how Tesla is revolutionizing battery production by incorporating silicon into them? This change not only promises greater energy efficiency but also significantly reduces production costs. Tesla is managing to produce batteries at a cost of just $120 per kilowatt-hour, which is a real feat and far surpasses the types of batteries currently being used. So, when you combine these two things, the impressive energy storage capacity of silicon anodes and the cost reduction provided by their incorporation into Tesla's batteries, you have a winning combination that is changing the game in the battery world. It's like we're witnessing the emergence of a new era of energy storage, more efficient, more accessible, and more sustainable than ever before. And Amprius is one of the companies at the forefront of this movement, especially when it comes to utilizing silicon intelligently. Just imagine, Amprius is using nanosilicon wires in its batteries. These wires are tiny, almost like filaments, and they are helping to improve ion absorption within the battery. And why is this so important? Well, this improvement in ion absorption helps prevent battery swelling, which is crucial for maintaining its stability and integrity over time. It's like a kind of preventive measure to ensure that the battery operates reliably for longer periods. The nanofiber structure of these nanosilicon wires also maximizes the surface area within the battery. This means there's more space available for ions to move, which, in turn, further enhances the battery's performance. And not only that, but it also contributes to increasing the battery's longevity, allowing it to maintain its performance over time. So, when you combine all these technological innovations, from the smart use of silicon to the nanofiber structure that optimizes ion absorption, you have a recipe for more reliable, durable, and efficient batteries. And that's fantastic news for all of us because it means we can expect to see batteries that not only last longer but also deliver better performance than ever before. When it comes to battery technology, one of the most important concerns is safety. After all, we want to make sure that our batteries are safe to use in all possible situations. And this is where silicon anode batteries are impressively standing out. These batteries have shown incredible resistance to punctures and fires. They undergo rigorous military performance tests, where they are subjected to extreme conditions to ensure their safety and viability. And the result? Well, they perform very well. Tests have shown that even when punctured, silicon anode batteries experience minimal temperature increase. This is super important because it means they are much less likely to catch fire or explode, even in extreme situations. And that's a big advantage over traditional batteries, which may be more susceptible to this type of problem. When you combine this resistance to punctures and fires with the superior performance of silicon anode batteries, you have a battery option that not only offers more energy and efficiency, but also provides extra peace of mind when it comes to safety. When we talk about the impact of silicon anode batteries on the industry, we're really looking towards the future with a lot of excitement. It's because silicon has incredible potential to transform not only electric vehicles, but also the entire energy storage sector. The thing is, silicon is abundant and has a great cost-effectiveness potential. This means we can expect to see a reduction in battery production costs, which is great news for all of us, especially for those considering adopting electric vehicles. And this cost reduction can pave the way for greater adoption of these vehicles, which, in turn, can lead to an even further reduction in carbon emissions and a smoother transition to a more sustainable future. And Amprius is at the forefront of this revolution. They're planning to expand their production capabilities, which is exciting news for the industry as a whole. This expansion has the potential to revolutionize not only how we manufacture batteries, but also how we use them in our vehicles and energy storage systems. Tesla, as we know, is always at the forefront of innovation when it comes to electric vehicles. They're constantly looking for ways to improve the performance and efficiency of their cars, and the adoption of silicon anode batteries is just another example of that. Since silicon anode batteries have incredible energy density, which means they can store more energy in a smaller space. This translates to greater range for Tesla vehicles, which is a huge advantage for drivers who are always on the move. Moreover, these batteries can also help reduce production costs for Tesla. With higher energy efficiency and a reduction in the materials needed to manufacture the batteries, Tesla can save money and pass those savings on to customers, making electric vehicles even more accessible for everyone. And let's not forget the positive environmental impact this can have. With greater adoption of electric vehicles, we can expect to see a significant reduction in carbon emissions and a smoother transition to a more sustainable future. In the end, the adoption of silicon anode batteries by Tesla is a big win for all of us. Not only are we seeing an improvement in the performance of electric vehicles, but we're also taking a big step towards a greener and more sustainable future.